Many consider Sean Connery to be the definitive embodiment of the suave and debonair spy James Bond. However, he has taken on many other roles, from rogues and kings to mythical heroes and complex men of action. Connery's early life experiences laid the foundation for his varied and legendary career. Born in the ancient city of Edinburgh, Scotland, he has always had a special place in his heart for his native land and the shared Celtic culture of the people of Ireland.
It was Ireland that populated Scotland, you know, and brought Christianity over, and Columba came over to Iona. And most people in Scotland, the majority, are a mix of Scottish and Irish, and which has been one of their pluses and minuses. I know something about it because I'm Scottish-Irish myself.
The ruins of old Ireland, how wondrously they stand, by the lakes and rushing rivers on the hilltops of our land.
In the old ruins on the top of Knocknasheega, and there were the little people dancing all around in the moonlight.
Well, aren't they the bold creatures?
As for the stories, they've always had lots of stories, and everybody knows about the leprechauns in Ireland. I mean, they are all versed in poetry, literature, storytelling, music, horse racing, and dog racing. The kind of element of Ireland that they're always ready to have a good time, ready for a party. I like that side of it. I was about 5 years in the theatre, and then I did Requiem for a Heavyweight, which was 90 minutes live.
A scheduling conflict prevented the great character actor Jack Palance from reprising the lead role in Requiem for a Heavyweight for the British TV version. Connery auditioned for the role and won the coveted part of the tragic ex-champ Mountain McClintock. Sean's performance was noticed in Hollywood.
I got offered, all the studios offered me a contract, and I chose Fox, and never really did anything with them. They loaned me out to do Darby O'Gill. They got me a car. I had an Impala with a convertible, blue with white Walt tires. Then I was perfectly happy. Disney were marvelous. I had a job getting in the first time because they didn't know who I was. Eventually got a parking place. Got in, and then couldn't be nicer. The first day I was there, I met Walt.
Walt showed Connery around the studio and took a shine to the young Scot, and thereafter followed the progress of Connery's career with a certain fatherly pride. Connery was not the only actor from overseas to be cast in the film. Fellow Scot Janet Monroe, in her first of 3 roles for Disney, was cast as Katie O'Gill.
Her father was Alec Monroe, who was a fantastic Scottish comedian, very, very well known in the Scottish variety vaudeville. And very good-looking girl, dancer, singer, good actress.
There's a dance on tonight. Maybe you'd care to go, Mr. McBride.
No, not yet, thank you. And by the way, my name is Michael.
Well, so it is. But until I've known you more than a day, your name is Mr. McBride. Mr. McBride.
An ensemble of fine actors was recruited from the Irish stage, including Dennis O'Day, Kieran Moore, and Albert Sharp as Darby. Disney had seen Albert Sharp in the Broadway production of Finian's Rainbow in the late 40s while he was in the early planning stages for Darby O'Gill. He knew that Sharp would make the perfect Darby, but by the time the movie was ready to be made, Sharp had retired from the stage. Even so, Walt had not forgotten him.
He was a pensioner by then, living in Belfast, in a real kind of grotty area. And Disney tracked him down, and he hadn't worked in I don't know how long. And he was wonderful.
His lordship thought I could use a lad to help with the turf before the rains came. And me doing 10 men's work already.
Many of the actors, including Sharp and Connery, ended up staying in the same motel in the San Fernando Valley during production.
We took over the whole motel. And it was, I can't remember what it was called, Fatima Mansions, we renamed it. All the Irish were in the place. Dennis O'Day, Albert Sharp was there. Jimmy O'Day, who used to drink Scotch and ginger ale. Jimmy was absolutely convinced that it was the ginger ale that destroyed your liver and not the Scotch.
It drinks cool and easy, so it does.
And we used to play chess out in the poolside at night, swimming pool, and the guy played fiddle that ran the place. And he was not Irish, but loved the whole Irish idea. And we cooked and everything in the rooms. Everybody it was like a commune.
Longtime Disney director Robert Stevenson insisted on numerous takes to obtain the best performances from his actors. Sean welcomed the opportunity to learn from Stevenson how to subtly shape his performance from take to take. The one aspect of his role that Sean wasn't looking forward to was the singing.
Of you, my dear, my darling one. Dee-dee-da-da-da-dum. Very Irish stuff.
She is my dear, my darling one, my smiling and big island one.
That was a kind of earth-shattering experience for somebody who's, not a singer. When I was doing South Pacific, there was 25 other guys who could share the blame.
Faith, I know I can't sing a lick, but when I'm roaring like Doran's bull, it works up a killing hunger in me. But what have we got here?
The duet he sang with Janet Monroe, Pretty Irish Girl, was released as a single at the same time as the film.
He made that, and the record did quite well.
The ground she walks upon, my darling Irish girl.
Darby O'Gill and the Little People premiered in Dublin in the summer of 1959. Walt Disney and the cast were received like royalty, and there were many events organized to coincide with the showing of the film. The actors were treated to lavish banquets and even taken to the horse races.
And Walt Disney came, and I think he was a little thrown by the priests were betting, because it's normal. They adore the horses in Ireland. Everybody's an authority on horses in Ireland. The races were great. Everybody, the atmosphere in Ireland at a race meeting is different from anywhere else.
It's a testament to the Disney studios and the engaging ease of Connery's performance that fans around the world still remember the film with fondness.
But what's interesting is the amount of people that mention it to me. If I go and I'm doing publicity for a movie or something, somebody always comes up somewhere and says, we have the video of Darby O'Gill. And I never know quite what I'm expecting to answer. I say, is that good? Obviously, it hit some spot.
The same hard work, professionalism, and talent that Sean Connery applied in the making of Darby O'Gill and the Little People has stood him in good stead throughout his life. He has won an Academy Award, a knighthood, and the love and respect of millions of fans around the world.